Hello, church.
Hello.
Hi.
People were bringing little children to Jesus for him to place hands on them, but the disciples rebuked them. When Jesus saw this, he was indignant. He said to them, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. Truly I tell you, anyone who will not receive the kingdom of God like a little child will never enter it." And he took the little children in his arms, placed his hands on them, and blessed them. So in the Bahamas, I worked, it seemed to be that God had a theme with me of that there's something about little children that he just loves. And so he just kept teaching me about that. And I was working, and it makes sense, because like most little kids that you meet, like they're so accepting usually and so loving, and they love physical touch and just to be with you. And those are all like such amazing qualities, and you don't often see that in adults a lot of the time. So it makes sense that God just has this special place in his heart for children. So I worked with the 6 to 8-year-olds in the Bahamas. And some of my girls were Bahamian, and then some of them were Haitians. And like Janet was saying, that there's this racial tension between them. And just to give you guys a taste of what it's like there are some people there, and even in the church, that weren't very happy about the Haitians being there because they feel like they're taking over the country. Like there's so many of them. And one of the other things is that there will be like Haitian boys who grow up in the Bahamas, but their parents immigrated, so they're not actually Bahamian blood, but they'll claim to be Bahamian citizens, and the Bahamians will get really mad about that, and there'll actually be like physical fights that will break out. So that's just a little taste of what the tension is like. And so one night, like I think it was either the third or fourth night, God gave me this vision, and in the vision, there was this 7-year-old little Bahamian girl, and then on a table next to her, there was this pillow with this baby on it. And the baby looked like it could still be in its mother's womb. Its eyes were still closed over. It looked so vulnerable. And then the little Bahamian girl picks her up and says, "Haiti, Haiti, we will take care of you." And the next day I told Gillian, which is the leader of the summer school there, "Gillian, I have this vision and I really want to tell it to you because I feel like what your church is doing is taking care of Haiti in this way." And she was like, "Oh, wow, and you know what's the coolest part of the vision? Is that this morning I prayed that God would give me a heart like a little child so that I could better lead this summer school." So it was just really, really awesome. And God continually kept teaching me more about just being a child. Like, for instance, with my girls, there's a sense of, like, you just want to, be authoritative and be like, "No, let's just stand in a line." Like, my girls, even if there was, a full field ahead, so if we were to run, we wouldn't run into anybody. They'd be like, "Let's race to go wash our hands." And I'd be like, "No, let's walk in a straight line and not race." And just, little circumstances like that where it's, it could have been, fun, "Yeah, let's do this." But I was like, "No." And then there was one day when we were all just having a quiet time. And I was just praying to God, "God, what is your heart for my girls? What do you want my heart to be for these girls?" And I heard God saying, "Don't take away their playing time." And I was like, man, that's really what I've been doing. We should race to wash our hands. That's fun. We should do all of these things that are fun just because that's what children are. That's what they need to be, is play. And it's just really amazing to me, how, I feel like I've lost that in a sense. And so it's funny because we're going to teach them, but God taught me through them. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you.